artist pick my beat, so my friends rap on my beat, and I get another check or another fee for that. So you could walk out in one session with like 7, well, just me, like 7 racks or something. So another artist, a bigger producer could be like, I demand 20 to even pull up. So like, depending on your resume. So, yeah.
Kingdom building.
I'm reaching out to my community, yes, and I am the goddess of favor to each one of you and bringing it straight to your doorstep. Hello, Nier.
Yo.
What's happening? You are here on Kingdom Building Spotlight. It's hot for the ATL Takeover.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Man, thank you for letting me be here.
Of course.
So first of all, let's give a little something for everyone. Maybe everybody don't know who you are. I feel really privileged to be here. Tell me why I'm privileged.
Well, I'm privileged as well, so the honor is mine as well. But I'm a songwriter, a producer, an engineer. I play a few instruments. I write songs for women and men, R&B, rap, gospel, whatever is needed. If I was in the NBA, would you come and see me play? Would you still wanna be with me if I wasn't the MVP? Would you still play a role if I wasn't playing roles? If I was an actor, would you binge watch my episodes? When I'm alone, I wanna be with you. Cause these hoes out here working, and I know they ain't worth it. I promise to put you first, and we gon' make this working. Necklaces and Birkins, yeah. If I was a superstar, would you be my fan? If I was a superstar, would you be my... If I was a superstar, would you be my fan? If I was a superstar, would you be my number one? If I was a superstar, would you be my fan? If I was a superstar, would you be my fan? If I was a superstar, would you be my fan? If I was a superstar, would you be my number one fan?
So Nier, I rolled up in Atlanta.
Yeah, we here.
I came. Where are you from? Because everybody doing work here, but I found out that there's a lot of people. I'm from Buffalo, New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my hometown. That's where my whole family is. And then I went to Baltimore. Went to high school, college. Went head first into music in Baltimore. We went like from just making beats in somebody's basement to really like being on 92Q, which is the radio station there. So, right there. So I came to ATL. It was kind of hot here. I gotta admit, y'all turned up. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Of course. Tell me where it all started.
Buffalo, 14215 East Side, Buffalo, New York. That's where my whole family from. That's where I came from. That's where music kind of got into me. Church got into me. Basketball got into me. Drugs ain't really get into me. You know what I mean? Sex ain't get into me. It was just music. It was just music and God at that time. Buffalo, New York. And
so,
then,
music and God. So you do gospel?
Yeah, I love that. You know, God is first in my life. So He gave me the talent. He gave me my fingers. He gave me my brain. So I just always try to show my appreciation by praising Him and worshiping Him through my talent and trying to spread the gospel through my talent as well.
You're a producer now.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Do you work for anyone? Is it private owned?
No, I guess I'm independent. If I do work with somebody, it's Sony, ATV, or Sunny Digital. He has his own company called Rolling Records, and that's kind of who I release music with. Sunny Digital is like my big brother, but we ain't even gonna get into that part yet. I'll get there later, but yeah. Right now, it was Buffalo that really just put it into me on music, and then I every school I went to in Buffalo, I had to be in a music program. Had to be into that. So and then I. What schools did you go to? It was called Buffalo Academy for Visual and Performing Arts. It was music, acting, visual, like art, like people that draw, paint. It was dance. So it was a school for the arts, and it was just you had to audition to get in there. That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, what's that process like? If someone has like a kid, I mean, just coming up in church, you said kind of your environment, everything was around music. Facts. My mom had I was at a regular public school, but I loved music so much that my choir, like I guess director at that school was like, "Yo, Gina, you need to try to get that boy into something about music." I was like 10, and then No, actually, I was earlier than that. It was earlier than that. I was like 3rd grade or something like that. So then, when 4th grade came around, she was like, "I want you to try to audition for this private school." And I was like, "All right." So I went in there and I sung. I remember it was a song from Duckins and Duckins. I don't know if anybody remember Duckins and Duckins, but that's like a gospel group, 2 men, alto type of voice. So I just went in there and I sung it. And the person that I was auditioning for was like, "Whoa, you blew me away!" And he started clapping.
Can you sing it now?
It was over. Negative.
Okay.
Negative, bro. That's big.
Okay. So
I don't even really be singing anymore unless it's auto-tune involved no more. Like, I don't even be singing anymore.
Right. So it started with a voice.
Yes, sirski.
And how would you say your influence now? Because I think one of the most important parts of having a voice, I think it's the biggest thing that you can do. You can manifest, you can create, you can do these things.
Sure.
So what does your voice look like today?
Now I just today I say it's all about being positive right now. Even or optimistic, because like music industry, I'm telling y'all, it's not it, yo. Like it's not it. So one day you might have like $100,000, and then the very next day, or not the very next day, let's say like next month, you'll be like, yo, I only got 20 racks. Like I just had $100, I got 20, and then you might your song.
Well, what do you do with 80,000?
Like yo, music is stupid.
Is it?
Because you might be like, yo, I made my shit going my shit platinum. I'm up. I could spit. I just got a check for 80 or something. Let's say I got a check for 100,000.
What's the largest check that you have received?
Myself? Nah, it ain't been that big. It's probably like 11,000
at one time.
Yeah, from music.
From music.
Yeah, that's it though. But it's.
But you have plenty of opportunities. What I'm saying is
that, of course.
So I could perform and for one moment because.
Yep.
I mean, when I think about like even what people prices are when they go inside of the club, just to show up.
400,000, yeah. Can you think about that though? $500,000 to go party with your friends and sing a song that you wrote.
And sing a song that you love. Right?
So that's what really bust my cherry. I went in. Actually, I was down here in the A. I was with my man Tracy T, who's like a brother to me. And Fat Trail, who's from Maryland, he's a brother to me as well. He's from DC. My fault. He gonna be mad if I say that. He's from DC. Benton Road. You know what I'm saying? So, we went.
I'm from Fort Washington, by the way.
So you already know, right there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. From PG. Shout out. Okay.
So I'm over there. I'm always in their hood, the Pinnacle. And Tracy, he's like, we just put shit on Instagram, Twitter. Some Baltimore guys was like, yo, Nier, let me get with the artists. I got 5 right now for a verse each. So those gentlemen get to make 5,000 just for rapping 8 bars, and then and that's together. That's 10,000, and then they gave me like 2,000 for setting the play up. So that's 4,000 for just for knowing them, and then with
that
the beat,
is a big thing.
The artist pick my beat, so my friends rap on my beat, and I get another check or another fee for that. So you could walk out in one session with like 7, well, just me like 7 racks or something. So another artist, a bigger producer could be like, I demand 20 to even pull up. So like, depending on your resume. So yeah.
What have you produced that we don't know about?
It's a song right now called Replay. It's made by a guy named Casey Pluto, who's signed to Columbia Records. He's like Kanye West's protege. He's all over Donda. He's a good writer. So Casey's one of my joints. I can't say I produced it, but OG Bobby Johnson is a song that came out around like 2014. A good friend of mine named Q, he was the artist. I worked on that record with him. Not really like production wise, but just helping him make that song be big as it is. And that was pretty much it. Oh, I can't forget. My very first writing credit was Vato, VATO. Y'all look it up for me, please. Go. Yeah. I need some streams. I wrote that fully. Jeezy, YG, and DJ Mustard. And DJ Mustard made the beat, and I was lucky enough to write it. I was in LA. I was blessed. I was from Baltimore, just in LA. Like, and the way that happened was like my flight was from BWI to LAX. It wasn't even like I was in Atlanta, and then it was like slums, Hollywood. It was crazy. I like that. I like the contrast of Baltimore. It's so motivating.
Even though you've been in Buffalo, that's where you originally
Buffalo, school, and then
Berlin, Baltimore area.
Yep. Moved. My mom got a job as a nurse when I was 12. Took me out of that private school, and I was mad about it because the private school was teaching me so much music shit that I need, you know. So like they was teaching me how to write with notes, measurements, timing, just a lot of phrases like crescendo or acapella, and it's all usually Italian. But anyway, they taught me so much, and my mom moved me, and I'm like, damn, I like, you know what I mean. So then I went to the school called Lock Raven Academy, like on the eastern side of Baltimore, like not really the city, but right outside the city. We was I was like, Mom, if I go to this school, you move me out, I gotta be in music. So she put me in like a choir and a music program, and I met some really good people who I still be friends with today.
You had a strong mother.
For sure, single mom, no cap, yeah. She was single, yeah, and so she's a rock. I ain't even like her shit is crazy. I moved to Atlanta first, so we in Baltimore. I'm in school, go to college, all that shit, right? And we had songs on the radio in Baltimore, and I was happy about it. And I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna move to Atlanta. Like this ain't Baltimore. I reached a plateau here where I can't really. Niggas only want to pay $500 for a beat. Niggas don't want to pay me for a beat. They want to like give me some weed or something like. So look, I'm like, look, I'm leaving, and she like, I'm her only child. So she like, you leaving in Baltimore? You gonna go to Atlanta? But I did it. And then when I did it, shit started happening for me music-wise, and then she came and followed me, right? Like, I say 4 years later, she moved to Atlanta, and now she's here with me now, and it's cool. But like, yeah, her only child just up and left, and she's a rock, like you said. She followed me and support me every day, still. Hell yeah.
And so here we are, and so that was the move for Atlanta. It was to use your talent and get in a bigger space.
I was thinking like, yo, I'm mad talented. People was always like, yeah, you up next. And I don't really believe in myself that much. That's one of my things where I just need a push. Cause I'm a Gemini, I be thinking like, am I dope? Cause I got two minds. One is like, nigga, I'm dope as hell. I want like, am I really that dope? So I had to come see if I was really that dope. And when I got here, niggas was like, yo, you hard, bro. Cause I could play this. I play the piano and shit. So it's like, son, you hard with this shit. Like, you play this and I'm gonna play this. And I was doing a lot of collaborations at first, like with different producers.
Am I in a room where one of the hits have occurred?
Negative. Not in this room. Not in this room. You in the city though, for sure. Yeah, you and me.
Let me ask you a second question then. When you're where does the hits happen? Is it at a big,
I could say, honestly,
commercial space, or are they alone? Like, tell me, when have they come?
It could be right here. So yeah, I guess you could say that. So to be specific with your question, yes, you are. Because I'll create something here. I'll create like a piano loop, just maybe 8 bars of piano, just nothing else. And I'll send it to, let's say, Mike Will Made It, or Sonny Digital, or Metro Boomin, who's a much bigger, well-known producer. And then they'll put their drums on it and build on that shit. And then it becomes a hit with somebody else, but I can't say that I produced it. It would be a work for hire, or it'd be like co-production, but it's usually the bigger artist, the bigger producer, that's who did it. But I guess you could say that, yeah. So in that way, yeah, you are in a room where hits can be created, for sure.
It's like we build brick by brick.
For sure.
And person by person. And again, I want to say thank you for that. And so is this something that you do, is this what pays the bills? Do you do anything else? Or is you create, and that brings me to what wealth looks like to you. What does it look like to you?
So wealth looks like to me, this hard drive. I don't know if anybody can see, but my hard drive is my wealth. Inside of that shit is like so much, when I die, somebody like my brother Barry, he'll make sure like those songs get played, or he'll share my music. So my hard drive is my wealth, my family.
Wealth is about a
legacy.
Your legacy.
For sure.
I'm gone, there's something else that I'm always there.
That's it, yo. That's why I do this shit. So people could be like, that nigga was nice. Jay-Z got a bar. He's like, when they be like, when he was here, he was crazy nice with his son. I miss him. So that should be like, so like, when I'm here on earth, I want to be dumb nice, so that when I die, they be like, yeah, that nigga was nice, bro. Like, we ain't even give him the flowers that he deserved when he was on Earth.
Well,
that
why
nigga was
do you
dumb
not
nice.
like we need to have our flowers right now? Damn it, can I have them right now?
Right.
Can you have your flowers right now? Can we say that today?
Right.
I'm
definitely gonna
right
have
now.
my flowers right now.
I don't have to wait.
No cap.
But I do like the idea that we say that I don't have to be here physically, that I would have made some impact. Mm-hmm, and whether that's music, whether it's what you're doing inside of your community.
Cultural.
Yeah, changing. I think it's important that even for you to tell your story, to say, hey, I just started out like music. My mother invested in it. I came state from state. I'm here in Atlanta because I wanted to try it out. Today that's all I do.
Yo, follow your dream, bro. Follow your dream, son, because you never know. If you don't step out, you don't know what the opportunity is. Cause like, just let me go back. I moved to Atlanta. I had a Crown Vic. No, excuse me, my bad, y'all. I had a Grand Marquis. So that's a Baltimore car. That's our Baltimore shit, Maryland shit.
It was the 88 Grand Marquis.
The box one. I know, yeah. Yes. I had the rounder one, white. I had the white one. Okay, and I loved it.
All right, let's go ahead.
I packed all this shit in here. Yes, I packed speakers. I packed my clothes, my turntables. I just was like, yo, I'm leaving. So I went prior. Like this was I moved in October, but in July, my mom and I came for 4th of July, and I went to a gas station. We just came to look for an apartment for me, just so I already knew I was gonna move here. I just didn't know where I was gonna sleep. So came prior to get a crib. When doing so, I met a nigga in a gas station. I'm like, yo, bro, you know anybody that's hiring? I'm about to move here. I'm from Baltimore. I'm trying to get a job. He like, yeah, my job hiring, bro. Hit my phone when you move here. Ironically, so that's what I'm telling y'all. Just step out on faith. You never know. You bump into a nigga at the gas station who changes your life for real, literally, like just on some other shit. So I know that I'm nice with music, but I don't know how my nigga Barry was like, man, if I was you, I'd post up at Shorty Low shit and just let him with my beats like, yo, I'm hard, yo. I'm like, see, I can't just, you know what I mean? But he in Baltimore telling me what to do. I don't know how I'm gonna let these niggas know I'm nice, but I know I'm nice.
So talking about relationships, you allowed me into your space, and I think this is what the awesome thing is.
Yeah.
Like, how did you come connected?
It's this nigga named Yaya. Like I said, it was my boy. So I met him at a gas station. I go to ask him about a job. He's like, yeah, my company's hiring. I work at a warehouse. Take my number. But I'm living in Baltimore still. I'm just visiting, trying to find an apartment at this point. So 2 months later, I come here. I'm living here now. Got my little apartment. Got my Grand Marquis. I'm in the A on the north side, North Cross. So I don't know nothing about the city though. I just picked an apartment that I could afford. It just so happened that this is the neighborhood where shit was bubbling at. Thank God, Lord, thank you. He really just put me where I needed to be when I needed to be there. So Roscoe Dash was the first one doing his thing at that time from that area. Y'all probably remember him like, all the way, okay. So it was that time of Atlanta. It was that time. Waka doing his thing, Gucci doing his thing, OJ doing his thing. And I'm like, yo, how can I get, and Shorty Low, R.I.P., he doing his thing. And so I'm like, yeah, man, how I'm gonna get with them folks, man? How I'm gonna get with them folks? And Waka though, okay, fuck all that. Let me go back to Yaya. Yaya like, yeah, bro, hit my line. I get here, I call him. He says, pull up. I'm like, your job hiring? He like, man, I'm at the studio right now. I ain't even at work. I'll call you on Monday or something. I like, studio, bro, what you do? He's like, I rap. I'm like, I make beats, bro. Let me pull up on you and play some shit. He like, come on. I pull up, we smoking, I'm playing my beats for him. He like, you hard, but it sounds funny. I'm like, oh, I use a keyboard. I just use, I ain't. Mm-hmm.
What? So I see you turn to the keyboard.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I play piano. Okay, I play piano with my fingers. These niggas made beats with this.
What did you play?
A mouse.
Do you still remember what you played?
I played a keyboard called Triton.
What did you play?
A big blue motherfucker.
You told them that you played the keyboard. Because I say sometimes you gotta think it.
So I'm in the streets though. These are street niggas.
Did you have something together or did you?
Nah, I'm riding around Atlanta with a big ass keyboard, yo. No cap in my trunk. Just letting niggas hear me. So they looking at me like, this nigga weird. First of all, I'm from another place. They don't know me. I'm a street nigga. Like, I'm all the way like a street nigga, but I know how to carry myself. Like, I know how to, talk and communicate. And so they couldn't figure me out. They like, who this nigga is? And then so I pull out this big ass keyboard, press play. They like, oh, you hard, but them drums gotta go, G. That ain't banging at all. Listen to this. Nigga play it. I'm like, who made that? Sunny Digital. That's my brother. Who the fuck is Sunny Digital? I ain't know this nigga. He like the nigga that made Racks on Racks. You know the new song with Future. I'm like, what? Racks on Racks on Racks. Racks on Racks. I'm like, that shit hard. So then, like, Racks on Racks becomes like the number 3 song in the country. So Sunny Digital gets his first boom. You hear me? So before that, I ain't know this nigga. I just knew that beat that Yaya played for me was hard as fuck. Who is the nigga behind it? So he takes me to him. I meet him. I'm like, yo, I'm hard. I'm nice. He like, yeah, you all right, you nice. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, G, I'm nice, bro. He like, all right, I hear you. And then he like brings this other kid around named Leland. I'm like, okay, what's up? And then he like, yeah, I'm from St. Louis. I'm hard. We like, all right. I mean, we all producers at Sunny House now. So now it's me, Leland, Sunny. Leland is Metro Boomin. That's his name. He like, I'm nice. So he is nice though. We didn't know this shit though.
Because I'm going through the steps of what I would have to do, right? So first of all, I need to be talking and with everybody that's popping.
True.
I need to know somebody.
True.
And then now we're bringing up management. And why is that important?
They help you. Well, they also like help you with opportunities and find you if you're nice. Like, so if you're marketable, if I see if I see that I can make some money from this thing over here, I'm gonna try to get in on that thing over there and see if I can make him some money while doing so, make myself some money. So that's what management does. If they see that you're investable or something that could have an ROI, a return on their investment with their time, then they gonna do that shit. Like, yo, he hard. I know I can pimp him, basically. I can have him do all these shows and get 15% off that shit.
I'm gonna tell you the only way to do well is actually to make money right. See, so somebody has to be doing.
For sure, you gotta have like a whole bunch of different things going on.
Your creative ideas.
So Metro, Rico finds Metro. He's like, yo, you in St. Louis? Let me speak to your mom. Talks to his mom. He's like, I got a rapper down here named OJ the Juice Man who would love to have your son work with us for a while. OJ the Juice Man takes care of Metro. He's young as shit. Metro like 19 now. So his mom, a single mom, lets him come to Atlanta from St. Louis, kind of in the same way with me. But he's like with the manager and he's with a super rapper who's with Gucci Man. So they already like got shit going. Metro goes in there and just somehow it gels together and OJ was like, yo, you hard, I'm gonna shop you around the whole city, let everybody know.
You're being prepared.
That's what happened. Oh yeah, when it happened, he was ready. He had 100,000 beats, like, so it wasn't like he had one hard beat. You put me in the door, I'm gonna keep pressing play till y'all like want something. So that's what happened.
Well, let me tell you, I heard a rumor about you, and I heard that you also make these hard beats, but you do like gospel. You have like the soul side.
Yeah, I love the keys, yo.
Cause you play some keys fast.
Yeah, I love the keys, y'all. Like, that's just my shit.
Because why not, right?
So I'm walking around Atlanta with this big ass book, but nah, it's like just think about a keyboard in a bag, y'all. And I'm pulling up the niggas. They in the trap smoking their weed with their cups, and here comes this nigga with my glasses on. Check me out. Here comes me, like this, like, yo, I'm nice, bro. I can play. I'm nice. With a big ass, they like, where your computer at? I don't got one. I just got this. So, and I just plug up my shit to their speakers and just start playing shit. So niggas like, you nice, but so Sonny taught me how to use this, which is Fruity Loops. How you make beats all the way.
What is it called? Fruity Loops?
Fruity Loops, yep. It makes you it helps you like put shit together, all your ideas in one place. And then you can do intricate shit with it. I'm about to try to freestyle something. See what we can come up with. So I fuck around with different chords until I find something that I like that matches. So then I'll build on that. Know that I like those chords now. Like, I see that they match, but I just got to figure out which way to like put them together in the pattern. That shit too hard. Like that'll be some rap shit. I'll make that for some rappers, but if you want to do some soulful shit, let's see. So I'll just do those keys. We're just gonna put them in a pattern. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna loop that shit up by 8. That's it, right? I'm gonna leave them just like that. So that's what Sonny was teaching me. Like I would have that shit on the keyboard, and then I gotta do everything right. If I fuck up, I gotta like restart the whole shit. Now with this, if I fuck up, you can kind of edit with your mouse. So let's see what I did. Now I'm gonna hear back what I just played and see if it fits.
Layer. So are we doing like, is that 3 layers on top of each other? Oh
yeah, those are chords. Yep. Chords are usually like 1 or 2 or more keys in a sequence that kind of creates a pattern. So. I would just add a bass and then I'm done with that. Let's see, this will probably be my bass. Okay. And then I put all that shit together. Let's see how it sounds. I'm gonna put my name on it as well. So just like a paper, put my name on it. And in my case, it's my son. I use my son's voice as my tag. Mm-hmm. When he was a baby. He's 4 now, but
I love the branding.
I was just like, if one of these joints do go platinum, he's gonna be older like that was me as a baby, and I think that's pretty
generational wealth.
What's my son on there, and then it's done. So let's see. I did. Let's see.
Everybody how they gonna holler at you if they want to get a beat, because you do beats. You say you do freelance and that type of work.
Yeah, whatever you want, bro. Holla at me. It's me, bro. It's Nier, Nier, not Nier, not none of that other. It's Nier, Nier, Nier Music on Instagram. Nier Music spelled the regular way, MUSIC. Hit me. If you need a track, you need like somebody to play piano at your wedding. You need a baby shower. Look, man, holla at me, bro. I'm pulling up. I'm bringing my keyboard, I'm bringing the drums, we're gonna get it in. So like, listen, I'm having my way with this, bro. If you need any type of music, any type of things done with like beats, soundtracks, themes, any of that, even advertisements and jingles, yo, hit my line, I'm gonna pull up on you and get you right. And even if you're not in my city, we're gonna email that. We're gonna go like, or TeamViewer, or whatever y'all wanna do, I do this. Like for real, it ain't even my first rodeo. So listen, hit me or hit my boy at BMore at BMOORE3363 on Instagram. And the same way on email. If you wanna hit him on email, same name at Gmail. So hit me, NIER Music on Instagram. I don't really rock with Facebook too much, but Twitter, same thing, Nier Music. Just hit me, bro. I'm gonna pull up, get you right. If you're on the A, you already know, like Club Digital is where we at. That's the game. Shout out to Sunny, shout out to Metro. I appreciate everything. Shout out to C-Note. You know what I mean? Waka, love you. So yeah, that's it, man. You know what I mean?
What you gonna do? It's slowly out here. What you gonna do? We building bricks, stone by stone, stone by stone. We ain't moving, the stone so silent it won't fall.